Welcome back to the channel, fool. Thanks for tapping in. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe for like videos like this. And I keep telling you, that's their club. If it's not Alzheimer's, get her in Congress.
I'm at a carpentry shop where they make fantasy coffins. Whether you want to get buried as a fish, an airplane, a lion, or a chili pepper. What's the inspiration behind this stuff?
It's more about occupation of the person.
Occupation of the person.
So the work you do when you die is in the form of coffin.
People come with their own idea how they want it. For example, this is this chili pepper, and they are from one of TV station Chicago.
So what kind of person will get buried inside of it?
One who work at the brewery, or those who like the alcohol.
Those who like alcohol.
Yeah.
I'm too impressed. I'm speechless. Wow.
So
you laid the inside of this.
yeah.
Somebody got buried in a Coke bottle. This is for a footballer. So he said it's for a football.
In a couple thousand years, archaeologists are gonna be so confused. The house gives me the chills.
A lock and chain secures his old analog meter with a clear notice, "Attention, do not install smart meter." The retired mechanical engineer says smart meters are dangerous.
The smart meter is not safe for the following reasons. Again, it emits high-frequency radio waves, and you don't feel them, you don't know about them, but they penetrate your body and they can cause health problems later on.
Slowinski says the radio waves go through concrete walls.
My bedroom is right next door, and it will emit high-frequency waves, so I'm worried about my health and my children's health.
And he has another concern.
They catch fire because there's very high voltage inside.
Was that a gun?
Look, it is not melting. There's water coming from this. What is in the snow? Check this out. Do you see how that's burning? How is this snow? This is not melting, this is burning.
High level of graphene, but why?
A lot of people do not know the Vatican made a contract. An actual contract was signed with the King of England back in the Middle Ages, where the Pope said that he declared himself the Vicar of Christ. The word vicar in Latin simply means someone who stands in for someone else. According to the Vatican concept that God created the whole heavens and he created the earth, he gave the earth to Jesus, his son, and so consequently Jesus owns the earth and everything on it. But since Jesus is not here right now, somebody has to run the earth. So consequently, the Pope is going to stand in for him till he gets here. A lot of people are totally unaware of this contract between Rome and the King of England to rule the world. And at that time, the people who were called English became known as British. British comes from a Hebrew word, berith. In Hebrew, the word berith is a contract or a covenant. And ish in Hebrew means man or men, can be singular or plural. Therefore, berith ish, contract man, or man of the contract, or British, the man of the contract. This is why in the Western world, anything you're going to do in business requires a contract. That's the way the Vatican set it up.
Sounds like the way the mafia works.
That's exactly right, to put a contract on you.
And we going deep.
Someone brought an unusual creature 5 years ago and just this week brought it to the Santa Barbara Museum of Natural History. It did not take long for experts to identify this sci-fi looking critter.
That's right. Now, this creature was found in Mexico back in 2011, and since then it's been all over the internet and in television, and it's been known as the Mexican fairy.
What is that? And they told me that's the fairy, and these creatures are here now.
This object has been all over the internet and television.
And we're on a different timeline.
Look, just think about it for a minute. Almost everybody spends most of their life living in a totalitarian system. It's called having a job. When you have a job, you're under total control of the masters of the enterprise. They determine what you wear, when you go to the bathroom, what you do. The very idea of a wage contract is selling yourself into servitude. These are private governments. They're more totalitarian than governments are.
But they can't legally murder you or imprison you.
They can't legally murder you, but they can control everything that you do. Okay?
Well, again, the right-wing libertarian argument would be, well, you're free to leave at any time.
Yes, you're free to starve. That's exactly right. You have a choice between starving or selling yourself to a tyranny. Very libertarian. The right-wing libertarians, whatever they believe, are actually deep authoritarians. They're calling for subordination to private tyrannies, the worst kind of tyrannies.
It's easier to fool people than to convince them they've been fooled.
Hi, you are currently being recorded.
Hi, you currently being recorded. Oh! Can you imagine inside the car? Ah!
Guys, it got worse, and it's literally behind our house.
And they won't stop.
Được, như không phải, không lắng ra. Không chào ấy. Chào ấy còn á. Chào ấy, 50 còn. Chào ấy. Chào lá xuống hay nè.
And that rat, and from New York. And can you see the shapeshifters?
Think it's food?
Oh
my God, he's eating it!
Oh
my God!
What are you doing, George?
Don't eat that, George! No! No! Oh my God! Get out of here!
No.
And why is it so spicy?
Hey, buddy. This is impressive.
I got a tarp, but I'm gonna buy a brand new one. Keep the heat in. I got a heater.
Can I help you get that stuff that you need?
I don't ask for nothing for free. I take pictures. Come on the other side. I take them myself.
You got a solar panel back here?
Hell yeah, this is a poor man's RV. It's producing electric. I got a cigarette lighter to charge my phone and stuff.
Is there anything else you need, my friend?
No. I'll give you 2 pictures, buy me dinner.
I would love to buy you dinner.
Okay. Anything, whatever you want, whatever you...
Well, no, it's all about what you want.
KFC chicken. I haven't had that in a minute.
I got you some stuff.
Thank you very much.
You're so talented.
Thank you very much.
It was so nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure.
And when compassion meets genius.
There's multiple things that need to happen in order for a portal interdimensional to open up and allow plasma, being, entity, craft, whatever to come through.
Absolutely, I agree entirely.
It's more than just one thing.
A vortex, when counter rotating and clockwise rotating, could create a portal, right? Could create a 0 point. You want to just tell Angie about that?
If you have 2 counter rotating...
Okay, hold on. Start over because I was talking, sorry.
If you have 2 counter rotating vortexes, magnetic energy, and they're in the same area or preferably on top of each other, if they're both spinning opposite of each other at the center, that's called 0 point. That's almost like you're looking at a pinpoint of infinity. And when you're in that 0 point space, anything goes. You're in a whole different realm. It could be interdimensional portal opening at that point. Any number of things could happen.
Fantasy or lost knowledge?
Hasta parece una mentirita, ¿será? No hubo. Mira qué chingón se ve. Mira qué tormento viene para allá, ojos. Sí, pues, mira.
Rainbow 8K just dropped.
So many goddamn snowmen. What can you even do? This many goddamn snowmen. Snowmen away. He has a whole army. A whole army of goddamn snowmen. Snow army. What the flip?
Subhanallah. هنا الحتة دي شوفوا فيها ايه. لا اله الا الله، كأن في وجه ينظر بين ستار الكعبة. لا اله الا الله سيدنا محمد رسول الله. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد.
Edited or
Give me money back. Give me that money back.
Hey!
Ooh.
Give us some.
Another one. Run it up.
Yeah.
Shaking that shit.
He going nuts.
Ooh, he about to smack.
Get your number.
Ooh. Guys, let's move on.
He could get you another one. He could get him another one. There you go.
And he was one spin away to win the jackpot.
Father lent quite heavily on. We're seeing the whole Trump clan there. Now, pretty much all of them, apart from Ivanka, Don.
Illuminati? And that's not a commercial.
To be the firmament inside this tortoise egg, okay? The sky that runs across, okay? So it's almost like a dome, okay? So we're sealed off from these realms above. And I'll explain all that in a second, right? So when we're looking at it from underneath, when we're sat on the earth, we're seeing all the constellations revolving above us, okay? So pretty straightforward, really. So that's the firmament, okay? So this firmament, on its axis, right, is revolving, okay? There's motion, everything's moving above us, but the terra firma we're standing on is obviously not moving, okay? So this axis is revolving, it's turning the firmament with all the stars and the constellations and everything else. In turn, it's also affecting the motions of these toroidal fields that are spinning around us, like we discussed earlier on. Those toroidal fields are also carrying the suns and moons around, which is causing our days and nights and seasons and times, okay? And that in turn, that motion is also creating our weather, our winds, our currents, flows, air streams, everything else. So it's one big system working together. It's a network starting from the cosmic vortex.
Yes or no?
So when you're ready to pay your tab, you just pull a few bucks off the ceiling or off the walls. There must be over $1 million in this place. No kidding.
Waving at us.
No cap. No cap. Must be $1 million in it.
Maybe they should get a few porcelain dolls just to enhance the experience.
I thought it was fake too. Oh, it really is.
I can see the reflection. Bro, I thought that was fake. I'm like,
He's
why did I fake stuff?
But he's stepping on a pigeon. Wait, what?
Is that a hawk?
Oh shit! What type of bird is this?
It looked like a hawk.
In my opinion, they're all doing it. Most of them. I don't know them personally, I'm not singling them out and saying I know this for sure. But in my opinion, they're doing it. If there's a few of them doing it, they're all doing it. But there's only a few that are going to be called out and singled out to either be the scapegoats for whatever is really coming down the fan. Hey, all these cases are coming out. We've got to blame it on him. Or, hey, Jay-Z, you want to sell your masters? Nope. Okay, let's put his story out then. Hey, Diddy, you want to sell your masters? Nope. Okay, let's put his... What, Diddy trying to sue us? Wait a minute, Jay-Z's doing that. Jay-Z doesn't want to come to the Grammys and promote what we want to promote. This person, let's bring out their old story.
More likely, yes. Do you agree? The best excuse to take a day off.
That's some crazy.
What happened?
Spooky, hilarious, huh? Caught that?
What?
How the you know his name?
No, I was joking. I didn't know his name.
You nailed it.
He's kidding. It's a joke.
Is Neon an undercover Fed?
老板，老板，你这个发型这么牛逼家伙，你这样卖菠萝，谁能卖得过你啊？啊
Hello, my friend. In China, you can pay the bill just by your face. Let's try it. And this is a self-service payment machine. Okay, let's pay the bill. Scan the item I bought. Okay. There are several ways to choose the pay. I choose the face pay. Okay.
请支付。
Put my face in the screen.
支付中。
Oh.
支付成功。
Okay, the pay finished. This is the receipt.
And have you noticed the speed is pretty fast? And New York being New York. Are they updating?
The legend of Kukulkan. Long ago, Kukulkan descended to earth to bring wisdom and light to the Maya, but he was not welcomed by all. In the shadows existed a dark force, Zats, the serpent of chaos and envy. Does that sound familiar? AKA Lucifer. Zats, threatened by Kukulkan's power to unite humanity, whispered poison into the ears of kings, spreading fear, greed, and discord. Kukulkan, the feathered serpent, traveled the lands. He taught the sacred stars, the seasons, and the cycles of life. But Zats turned the people against him. Temples divided, cities warred. The shadowed serpent spread lies that Kukulkan's wisdom would anger the gods. And so began the battle of light and shadow. For 7 days and nights, Kukulkan's radiant light clashed with Zat's storms of darkness. Their struggle echo through the cosmos, etched in the stars above as a reminder of the balance between chaos and harmony. In the end, Kukulkan triumphed, banishing Zats into the underworld. But the battle left the world wounded. The chaos and division that Zats had spread remained in humanity, and Kukulkan, who carried the burden of restoring balance, had given all his energy to save the earth. With his light dimmed and his mission complete, Kukulkan could no longer remain on earth. The sacred laws of the universe required his ascension, for a world in chaos must find balance on its own. Before leaving, he made a promise. He would return when humanity was ready to embrace the light again. Are we ready? Let me know in the comments. The Maya believed Kukulkan ascended to the Pleiades, and they were right. He is known by his true name, Osil. Osil travels with the Galactic Federation, living multidimensionally, transcending densities and guiding humanity in ways unseen. He can arrive and leave without being known. And when the time comes, he will return once more with the Galactic Federation of Light at the 5D shift, which will be happening very soon.
The best is yet to come, guys. She refused to look again. And that's the burnt toast theory.
How she got in there? They get that ranch. Did she climb through the window? She didn't climb through the window. She climbed through the window. She climbed through the window. Oh, wait for me.
And you can't make this up. Hey, you guys tell me, is it still burning? And that's all for today, fool. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to hit and smash the like button for me, smash the subscribe button, be part of the family. Remember, stay woke, and I'll catch you next time.